Okay, so this is how to update the events on mypc3.com. If you already have a user account set up by the web administrator, you're ready to go. And what you want to do is you want to log in at mypc3.com slash excuse me, login. And when that comes up, you're going to want to put in your username and your password, and just hit login. And this is the dashboard for WordPress when you log in. To update the events for our website, what you're going to want to do is go right over here on the side to events and click it. This is the events page. This is a list of all of the events that have been published on the website or are currently published on the website. They just sort of accumulate here after they come down off of the website from being live. And a useful thing about that is when you have events that you have a tendency to do repeatedly, for example, a baptism, you can come right into this list, and you can see that we've already made an event for the baptism, and you can click edit, excuse me, and it'll open up the page that we've previously made for this event, and all you need to do is update it with the relevant information. So if any of the information right here in this main text box needs changed, you would go ahead and change it there. Like obviously the date listed here wouldn't be accurate. And then you would go down here to the dates and time, and you would change any of those that needed to be changed. Excuse me, gosh. And if the venue has changed, you could update that, the venue name and the address right here, and so on and so forth, which I'll actually explain more about as we get further into the video. But this is how you would go in and just edit an event that we already have listed on the website. So we want to go back to the event page. If you're looking to add a new event, you just go right up here to add new and click it. And the page for adding events is pretty straightforward. You would enter the title of your event right here. And then here in this large box is where you would add in any descriptive information about the event, the who, what, where, when, sort of details. You want to make sure that this is set, see over here, unless you know HTML code, you want to make sure this is set to visual and not HTML. And you want to just go ahead and type in any of the relevant information that you have for the event right there. You can also add pictures into there if you would like to, depending on how comfortable you are. You add in pictures by clicking this little icon right here next to upload and insert, and it'll ask you if you'd like to drag and drop files from your computer or select files from your computer, and that's what you would do to add in pictures. Scrolling down, this is this is pretty straightforward. Start date, you would put in the start date. It tells you that you have to have it formatted in a certain way, so make sure you look out for that. Excuse me. If it's a multi-day event, there's an end date. If it's not a multi-day event, just leave that blank. Also the time, if there's a specific time for it, you can add that in right there. The venue, if it's at Palm Coast Community Church, you can go ahead and just put that right in there. If it's located at a different venue, you can put the name of the place in there. the address. And then right here you can add a Google map if you'd like. That's optional, but if you'd like to, you just need to add the latitude and longitude for the venue. And you can do that by just Googling for a website that'll give you the latitude and longitude for an address. And right here, this is asking for an excerpt. And what that is on the front page when your event shows up, I'll just show you what it is. It'll be this little blurb of information right here that shows up on the front, like a little preview. So you can go ahead and put like a little blurb of information in there, or you can leave it blank. And other than that, you don't need to mess with anything below that. There's just no need for that. And when you're done with all that, setting a featured image. Let me show you what a featured image is. The featured image is this little thumbnail right here that shows up on the front page. And it's also, when you go to the main event page, this picture that shows up on the event page. And if you click on an event, it's this banner picture at the top of the page. So that's kind of an important thing that you want to make sure you have. So make sure that you find some kind of image to go with it. And all you have to do is click on Set Featured Image. And like I said earlier, you can drag and drop files from your computer right into this area, or you can hit Select Files, and you can navigate to the files on your computer and upload it. Let me show you how that's done actually. When you upload a file from your computer, let me see if I have an image that I can upload handy. There we go. It's going to upload, and when it's done, it's going to show you a preview. You may want to change the title of the image to something that's not gibberish, depending on what it's titled. And then when you're happy with it, you can choose to, you don't need to mess with any left, center, right, or size. You just leave that all as it is, and you hit Use as Featured Image. And then you'll see it appear over here on the right hand side, and that's how you know you've done it right. And you can come right up here to the X and close this window for uploading, and you've got your featured image. So when you're done with that, you want to, you can either publish it immediately, which will make it live on the website, or you can preview it, which will show you what it will look like when it's live on the website without actually publishing it. So that'll just give you a preview, but when you actually want it to go live on the website, you need to go ahead and hit publish. That's pretty much it. That's the basics of updating an event. And that should tell you what you need to know to get your event on the web page. I hope that it's been helpful.